I am brutally honest. Please just unblock me. It's scary how awful
males
are by default. Men are not supposed to have semen. It's unclean.
Now I find out your ex does it, and I have to assume the worst until proven otherwise. She'll be your rock and your peace. She doesn't care how much money you have or what you drive. Until then, I can't even deal with you or any more of your psychobabble bullshit. You've done enough harm to my and my kids' lives. Hope your doggy is okay. Good morning, afternoon, evening. We know you have options available to you, so we're deeply thankful for your choosing. See you next time for your YouTube Nice Girl experience. We are so thankful, in fact, that we have chosen not to induce a terrifying global tragedy. This time. Welcome. This is See You Next Time.
Hi, how are you?
Hey Lisa, I'm good. How are you? What's your favourite piece of Star Wars media?
It's a secret to everyone, and it's spelt F-A-V-O-U-R-I-T-E, not F-A-V-O-R-I-T-E. I'm persnickety about people's spelling and grammar and other things. I am brutally honest.
Well, if we're doing this, then your bio could use some punctuation. Commas mainly.
Excuse me, no, actually you should. I get to say that, not you. People who tell me that, loser. Says the buck-teeth man who looks like a rabbit.
Your grammar isn't great, so it's kinda silly for you to do that.
Nice comb over, learn your grammar.
Okay, wow. Nice chatting.
In the countless millennia I have spent as a disembodied voice inhabiting the flesh prisons of this planet, I have come to a shocking realization around people who, without provocation, describe themselves as
brutally honest.
They're all egoistically fragile fuckweasels. Although, even in this particular demographic, it's rare for someone to point this out about themselves so clearly.
I've never met a genuinely good
male,
yet I can meet genuinely good women daily. It's scary how awful
males
are by default.
If the bathroom stinks of shit, the bathroom stinks of shit. If every room stinks of shit, you might want to check your feet.
Please, I'm sorry, what did I do to be blocked? I can change. Please don't leave. I'll do anything, please.
But I can change.
What if you remain a sandy little butthole?
Please, just unblock me. You know, no, forget it, asshole. My last ex was way better than you. He gets me gifts and wanted to do princess treatment. And he's never tried to fuck me without permission or use me. He cares about dates and taking care of me.
And he clearly doesn't care about grammar or punctuation. What is it with these nice girls?
You're ugly AF and you need to lower your standards. Glad I never got with you. Look at that, I'm already back with him and he's willing to play shit with my two. He's much better than you. At least he actually has a dick and can fess up if he doesn't like me.
Holy shit. And this is from the OP. For context, I only knew her for a day, and all I wanted is someone to play games with, but she did not stop talking about people don't want to be with her, so I just go for the block button. I also don't understand about try to fuck me without permission phrase, while we literally message on Discord. Sentences are a thing, you know. Or are they not? Have I just slipped into a parallel universe?
So much bollocks in such a short time. We've got the turn on a sixpence nice girl 180, the real ex-boyfriend who's a really real man and is definitely real and really jumping at the chance to get back with her immediately. Really. And we've got a total disregard for punctuation. Although even if we had it, I'd still be unable to fathom.
And he's willing to play shit with my two.
It's really wonderful to be able to pack all this into such a short, nice girl TM safari.
Stories from a girl I dated at the end of high school. She had a history of cheating on previous partners. Reason number one why I should have turned and run. I was naive and also riding the high of losing my virginity. I, of course, was no exception. She cheated on me at least once with a mutual friend. When I went away to college, dare I not respond for an hour because I hung out with some friends or played ultimate frisbee. I could expect texts from her later such as, "I guess you just don't give a fuck about me," and "You're pushing me away." There were many more warning signs, but I considered it my first real relationship and tried to make it work like a dummy, whereas nowadays I'd laugh and walk away. At the end of the day, we lasted about a month into me being away, and then she broke up with me for the guy who set us up in the first place. It's funny to look back at how comedically absurd the whole thing was. It's been years and people change, but sometimes it's more fun to think that shitty people from the past are still shitty, and these stories kill me. She's not the type of woman you're used to. She won't cheat on you, she won't tell you what to do. She just wants to be with you, even if it's a quick trip to the gas station. She will jump at any chance to see you. She'll check in on you and make sure you're taken care of. Bring you some food, your favourite drink. She'll be your rock and your peace. She doesn't care how much money you have or what you drive. She just wants you. Hey, pick me, pick me. Behind her I don't give a fuck attitude is the sweetest girl who just wants to give someone the whole world and receive the same in return. But she lives in a generation that wasn't made for that kind of love.
You know what? It's sad, but in my capacity as Lord God holiest on high, I can say with biblical certainty that this generation was made for high-intensity mega-fisting.
If he ejaculates semen, it's because his body is full of toxins and he has had too many sexual partners. Men are not supposed to have semen. It's unclean. Vegan men with few sexual partners ejaculate fresh water. Find a virgin man and leave these McDonald's eating thoughts alone. Stay woke.
The fuck?
Hey, I need to ask you something that's bothering me.
What's up?
Who is Rena to you? I heard that you two used to date.
That is my ex, yes. We've been broken up for over 2 years now.
Why didn't you mention this? Are you aware she does OnlyFans too?
Why would I mention an ex to you? And no, I didn't know. She started that after we broke up. Like I said, it's been 2 years.
I don't know if I can trust you on that. What are the assurances it won't be a problem? I'm honestly going to have to think about this all.
LMAO, what? What are you on about? And be very clear so I can determine where this is heading.
You asked me if I did OnlyFans. I told you yes. Why would you ask if it wasn't a problem for you, or if you weren't fishing for information? Now I find out your ex does it, and I have to assume the worst until proven otherwise.
And to be clear, what exactly is the worst?
That we are just trophies to you.
And why would that be a trophy?
Wow, seriously?
Yes, seriously. Answer the question.
No. How about I just block you instead, because now you are gaslighting me, avoiding questions, not being direct, and now being an asshole. I just wanted answers to make sure I'm not going to get my feelings hurt. Exactly, silence. Fuck you and goodbye.
I'm really struggling to fathom this one. Nice girl gets annoyed that the guy doesn't go into detail about his ex, something which is generally seen as a good thing. In fact, when you see those lists of red flags in relationships, going on at length about ex-partners is generally pretty high up there. Then she assumes that he's collecting OnlyFans girls as trophies, because of course she does. It's a bizarre mix of rampant ego and crippling insecurity. You know what, this might get some people's backs up, but if it turned out that the girl I'd just started seeing made her living by fucking other guys and getting strangers to pay to watch her do it, I think I'd be drawing a line under that one. So it's bold of her to assume that he's seeing her because of that rather than in spite of that. Then she jumps to claiming that he's gaslighting her, via the medium of her being vague and threatening and evading questions. Yeah, I think he's well fucking shot.
Okay, John, you aren't nice, period. It's all fake. Your mum did a number on you. Enjoy your bike, dude.
Cool story, Bree. Just keep living your life of projection. And that response says it all. You bringing up my family, attacking me, trying to say I'm the bad person.
When you want to be a decent human or talk about Sarah, we can maybe talk. Until then, I can't even deal with you or any more of your psychobabble bullshit. You've done enough harm to my and my kids' lives.
Bree, I'm not the one attacking anyone and talking shit. You are. And 20 minutes later.
All right, I have gathered my emotions. Lol. Seriously, would like to talk to you in person and just square this away. Let me know if you want to come do that or not. I won't be mean. Never had any intentions of being mean to you. Just want to make all this work out, and it's been stressing me out. Hope your doggy is okay. Heartbreak, heartbreak, heartbreak. What happened? I'm so sorry. You don't have to tell me.
No clue. Labs were fine but had seizures. I can't quite get the end of those messages, but I'm sure 20 minutes is the perfect amount of time to fix the fucked upness in this one. We'll move on to have a bit of a Q&A with the OP. She's a walking red flag. I mean, she really is, dog, LMAO. I haven't been with her in over a year and she call-bombed me and got mad I didn't answer this morning. We have a child, so I talk to her daily but have no relationship beyond a platonic one with her. She'd been going in on me all morning, and just prior to the first pick, I told her I was at the emergency vet with one of my dogs that was dying. She hit me with the first bit of bullshit because I told her I cannot talk to her because she turns everything into an excuse to attack me, and that I was really stressed out over the puppy. I try to act like an adult even when she goes nutty, for the baby, you know? She sounds narcissistic as fuck, man. She said, "My and my kids' lives." Does she have more kids, or is she talking about your guys' kid? This is my opinion. I would not want my kid around her. She sounds like a manipulator based on this conversation, and I'd fear she would try and manipulate your guys' kid. Tread carefully, man, especially for your kid's sake. Keep a close eye. I'm not saying completely remove her from the kid's life because that's their mum, but just be tactful. Yeah, 2 from an X. Yeah, she exhibits a lot of narcissistic traits. It sucks ass and it's mad hard to stay civil. While Reddit is full of people making snap judgments based on very little information, it's kinda hard to disagree with this one. Ah, space-time makes fools of us once again, and I must take leave of your dimension and venture downwards to the cusp of the 2nd and 3rd circles of hell. Perhaps you'd like to join me and
whore yourself out to 1,000 fat chicks for $50 apiece, or 50 really fat chicks for $1,000.
And remember, most importantly, the mesmerizing, mellifluous, and markedly mental girl in my head has seen deep into the trenches of reality, making a mockery of those frighteningly expensive electron, proton, and neutron microscopes. And as such, we now know that underneath the standard model and all those boson-y, lepton-y, quarky bits, it's cheese, a delightfully firm yet flaky feta, studded with black pepper.